Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jahan and I come to you today with a bare face because my lovely daughter got me some videos of some TikTok makeup hacks and we're going to try them out today. So if you like this kind of thing, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like because it really helps my channel. So I'm going to look at the first one. We're going to do base, eyes, lips, the whole thing, and she's picked out a few TikTok makeup hacks that she's going to ask me to recreate. So I'm going to put them on the screen here, then we're going to give them a go. So the first one is to do with the foundation, so let's take a look.
Moisturize first, then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face, not too much. Then take some setting spray. It could be any setting spray. I usually use the NYX one. After the setting spray, take a primer and just put your primer. Also, wait for the setting spray to dry first. Then just put on your foundation and just see what happens and how amazing
your primer on, and then put your foundation. That feels like a lot of layers. For you guys who know, I usually tend to wear quite a natural base. Let's give this a go. So let me bring you in a little bit. I've got my mirror down below. If I glance down, that's what I'm looking at. So let me bring you in. So I've already got moisturiser on, which is fine. So then it is setting powder. And she used loose powder. I've got some loose powder. I've got the Glossier loose powder, but it's got colour in it. So, and she used a translucent. So let me use the translucent. I think it makes sense. It's fine powder anyway, so. Translucent all over my face. Oh gosh. This already feels dry. And I've got oily skin, so let me see. It's translucent powder all over my face. They look ridiculous. Okay. So it's making my face look really white on camera, but it doesn't look that ashy. Looks like I haven't moisturised now. And then my setting spray, which I am using. So my translucent spray that I used is this Instamatte by Rimmel. I love this stuff. It works really well when you put it on top. Let's see what it looks like now. The Revolution Sports Fix. She said you can use any setting spray. And you're meant to let it dry. Feels dry now, so then you're meant to use a primer, which is the one that I got from W Lab here. I think this is a primer that I bought from Instagram. I think I fell for one of the adverts. So let's put the primer on. It's meant to be a pore primer, but it says apparently you can use any primer you like. And then it's meant to be foundation. So I'm going to use my usual Glossier one. I do have my Estee Lauder one too, but I'm just going to use the Glossier one that I usually use, which is Skin Perfecting Tint in G5. Am I in G6? G6, sorry. I'll put that on my face. Put it on. Do you know what, it's not bad, but it's not life-changing. It looks pretty much like it always does. Let me put the Estee Lauder foundation on and see if that makes any difference, because that's a much heavier foundation. Let me put a few blobs of that on my face. I'm not even going to show you the bottle because the bottle's really cakey. So it looks nice actually. It looks nice. I don't think it's like a massive difference. It's a few extra steps. Maybe it will help foundation stay on for longer. What do you think? I think it looks alright. It doesn't look cakey or anything. I still feel like I'd need to powder down. It looked a lot matter when she did it, but I still think I need to powder down. But otherwise, for foundation, a few extra steps that I don't really think you need, but it looks alright, so I'll give that a tick. It worked. So the next hack that I've seen is a concealer hack. I don't really wear like really brightening under eyes concealers, but I'm gonna give this one a go anyway. Let's have a look at the video. Okay, this one looks a little bit mad. So I don't have the Maybelline one, but I do have the Rimmel Lasting Finish one, which is this one, and it's a sponge tip. And like I said, because I don't really wear that brightening concealer, I wonder if this is even gonna show. Let's give it a go. So, okay, so she goes round, under her eye, down her nose, by her face, up, down. Gosh. Under her chin. Same on the other side. Up. Under my eye. Under her eye, and where does it finish? Does she go above her forehead? Under her eye, and then makes a mask around her eyebrows. This feels like it's going to be a lot of waste of product. I don't know. Oh gosh, got it in my eye now. Is it working very well? Is it? Okay. And then she uses a cream bronzer, so I'm going to use the Glossier bronzer Solar Paint in Heat. Where does she place that? So here and here, on the chin here, here and here, forehead here and here, here and here, and down the nose here and here. And then I guess we just blend out. I'm a little bit scared, to be honest, because I look ridiculous. Let's give this a go. Right. I don't know what I think about this at the moment. I feel like I've got so much makeup on. What do you think? I think this makes me look really old. I feel like I've got like stage makeup on when you want to look like an old lady. But you've got like, it's really settling into everything. Oh, my face feels disgusting. It's just way too much makeup. Oh, it's horrible. I hate it. I can't wait to wash my face. This feels horrible. I feel like I've got old lady mask on. You know when you want to like create like a, I feel like I'm dressed, I did a fancy dress for my friend to look at like Joe Exotic, and I feel like that's exactly what I did. It looks, it doesn't look good. I just feel like I look really cakey. It might look good when I've got the rest of my makeup on. Let's keep going with the next hack, but so far my skin feels disgusting. And up close, I don't know whether you can see, up close, like here, it looks really cakey. It does not feel nice. I look so orange as well. It does not look nice. I don't like it. Okay. Let's go with the next hack. Let's have a look. She looks really good though. This next hack is blush. Your blush is better look like sunburn. I wear my blush like this anyway, I think. So let's just do it the way she's done it, in a W shape. I usually leave a gap, but she has gone straight across. So let's have a go at this one. I have two shades. I have a more of a bronzy shade, which is this one, but I feel like I've got so much on my face, it's gonna look terrible. So let's go with the NYX eyeshadow I've got in Electro, this bright pink. I love this colour, it's one of my favourite colours. Let's put it on. Okay. So she said going a W. I'm using a Real Techniques brush. This is a foundation brush, but it works really well as a blush brush as well. So we're going to do a W from here across to my nose and all the way across. I did pick up half some product. See now, because of that foundation, the product's not sticking to my face the way it usually does. because I feel like I've got so much on, I need to use even more of my usual products. Oh my gosh, I look so I look awful. Let me get a different brush because this brush isn't working. Okay. Oh my gosh, this looks terrible. It looks terrible. This looks terrible. For me, this isn't the technique for when you want to look like you've got sunburnt skin or just that sun-kissed skin. I would focus your blush here at the tops, just underneath the tops cheekbones if you're going to use highlight as well. So I would just use it just under where your cheekbones are, here and here, and I would just do a tiny bit across the nose, connecting it across the nose completely in a W. Makes it look like you've gone skiing and you wore your ski goggles and you just had the sun directly on your nose like that. It's not a good look, even for skiers. So I don't know why it looks like you've come back from a ski holiday. I don't know why you would do it like this. It doesn't make sense. And in real life, I look like I'm not very well at all. So for me, that hack doesn't work. Don't do it. Leave a space. Let's look at the next video. I feel like my daughter's really set me up here, really.
I've been seeing this eyeshadow trend
eyeshadow,
everywhere,
okay. This one looks like
so let's test it out. I'm going to add 4 different shadows to my eyelid, and then I'm just going to very carefully blend those together. I was skeptical, but it worked.
Makes sense. I've heard this is quite an old school way of doing eyeshadow, so people that went to cosmetology school, that kind of thing, they learned how to do this. This is an old way of doing it. I'm going to use my Glossier monochromes. It's only got 3 colours in, so I'm going to use this one and give this one a go. So let's give it a really good go. 1. Second colour on the next side. 2. And shimmer shade here. Then mix them up. I'm taking on the brush because that is quite heavy. I'm going to look like a bit of a clown, I think, in a minute. Have a look what it looks like close up. I think that works. I think that works really well. But you know what? I'm going to go upstairs and get a different palette because I don't think the monochromes was the best palette to show you that with. Let me go and get a different palette. Okay, I'm back. I went and grabbed the Tartelette in the Bloom palette, this one here. So let's have a go at that hack again. So 4 colours. Let's do the darkest one on the outside. Let's go with this brown here. Slightly lighter brown. Let's go with this one here. Let's put the stripe and the sparkle in the corner. So that's what we're looking like. 4 colours like that. And let's give it a blend. I mean, it works for a smoky eye. If you look here, I don't know, it definitely shows it better. I mean, I think it works. Do I think it's the best way to do it? Probably not. I think I prefer just doing it slowly rather than putting all the colours in at once, but because it can get a bit muddy. But it works, and it's a quick way of doing eyeshadow if you don't really know how to do eyeshadow, so it works. Will I be doing it? Probably not, I won't be. Okay, now we have a mascara hack. Mascara hacks are always interesting because I have very stubborn lashes, so let's have a look at this. Okay, so straight and then up and then bottom. Let's give it a go. I have a feeling this is going to make my eyelashes clumpy, but let's give it a go. So I'm going to use my current favourite, which is the Sky High by Maybelline, which is this one here. And so I need to hold the brush vertically first. Let me bring you in again. Gosh, my face looks, my skin looks absolutely terrible. Okay. So vertically. Oh, my cheeks are getting in the way. This is quite difficult. So that's vertically. And then, as you would, oh my gosh. And then bottom lashes. Oh my gosh. That's amazing actually. Oh my gosh, that's worked really, really well. I actually thought my lashes would all clump together. Let me just do the other eye and come back to you. So there, this is the mascara hack. I think that really works really well. Oh my gosh, this is brilliant. I'm definitely going to be doing my mascara like this in the future if I want really big lashes. And they're really separated. I'm quite shocked because I have really stubborn lashes and they always look short, even though they're not that short. They're just really curly. So that is a definite thumbs up. I like that hack. I'm going to be using that again in the future. Let's look at the next hack, which was this. This is for eyebrows.
By bending your spoolie at a 45-degree angle and dig it into your pomade. First part of this is very basic. Start by just brushing that product down and then brush your eyebrows straight up. The magic comes next. Once you've got your eyebrow pushed up, this is when most people start filling in, and that is wrong because you can see all these gaps here. That's why you can really see the pencil in the brow and it doesn't look natural. So what you're going to do instead is actually create a false line under your brow using those bottom hairs like this. Now you fill in the gaps in between that bottom line and where your eyebrow is sitting. Never put the pencil below the bottom line. Those are going to look so full because they're framed with hair, not with product.
So I don't have brow pomade. I don't use brow pomade, so I'm going to use some Got To Be glue, which is something I use on my brows anyway. Take a bit of that on the back of my hand like so. Oh gosh, look at this colour of my hand and my face. I look really orange. I cannot wait to wash this foundation off my face. Ugh, that's horrible. Bend the spoolie. Put it in. My eyebrows don't have any product in at the moment. Oops. And then just brush that brows up. And then brush them down. And then create a line underneath. Do that with my other brow as well. So brush them up and then down. And create a line underneath of the shape. Sorry, down then up, sorry, down then up. Is it down then up or up and down? Let me just double check this. So you brush your brows down and then up. And then create the line underneath. And then you fill them in with your brow products, which I've got is the Brow Flick from Glossier. I think that was a little bit harder for me just because, one, I laminate my brows, so I didn't really see that many gaps that I actually want to fill in, and I actually think it's created a bit of a, I don't know about that one. I didn't see any benefit for doing that extra step of taking it brow down then up. What I usually do is, what Lisa Eldridge does, is brush my brows down, fill them in, and then brush them up anyway. That's how I tend to do my brows. Or I just don't bother and just put brow pomade through it, the Glossier Brow brow gel through it anyway, and that works just as fine. So I don't know about that hack. Maybe I'll try it again, see whether it works again, and I will report back to you. But for me, that's a leave it. I wouldn't bother. The last hack is for lips. Let's see what it's about.
Keep watching. Your perfect lip shade will be your eyebrow liner, your eyebrow pencil lining your lip, and then whatever you use for blush on the middle of your lip, and then a gloss. It will
Okay, this one makes total sense just because you're using the same lip colour as your blush, so everything's going to feel like it's in unison. So I'm going to take a brow pencil. I don't tend to actually use waxy brown pencils, so I had to go back and find one that I've used back in the day, and this one's by Eyeshadow, and it's their brown one. It's quite a hard waxy pencil, but let's give this a go. Grab my mirror. Just want to line my lips. I've actually already got quite a natural line around my lips, so I'm just wondering how this is going to work. So that's my lips lined. As you can see there. Let me bring you in a bit closer. As you can see. And then it wants us to take the colour that we used for the blush. So I'm going to take my NYX blush back. Put that on my lips. Rub that in. And then put a lip gloss over the top. So I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. Oh, that's quite nice actually. I think that really works. Makes your lips look fuller, it matches the rest of your face, it ties everything in. I think that lip look really works. I think that's quite nice actually. I think I would use that again, especially with the lip gloss on top. It will stop the blush feeling drying on your lips. That is my full face using TikTok hacks. I will definitely not be using the foundation highlighter hack, that sort of contouring hack. One, I just think it's such a waste of product. So much product I used to use all over my face when you could probably just do a little highlight here, a little bit here, a little bit in certain places just to lift your face. You really don't need to use so much product on your face to lift it. The foundation, powder, primer thing, I don't think it's something I would reach to do regularly. I think it's a bit of a hassle, extra steps, extra product that you just don't need. But I do know that putting your powder on before can help if you've got very oily skin as well. So that's an option if you've got really oily skin. The mascara one is a definite yes. The blush is a definite no. I look like I've just walked into something, or I've just come back from skiing and I have burnt my face. So that will be a no. I will continue doing the blush across the nose, but I will always leave a gap. And the lips I will definitely do. Do you have any TikTok hacks that you want to share? I would love to know. Have you got something now that has now become part of your everyday routine? And also, I'm almost at 100 subscribers, so thank you to everybody who's subscribed. When I hit 100, I'm going to do another giveaway of a few of my favourite products that I've mentioned along the last few weeks. And I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.